Speaker number 5, Flo Scherpenisse, The Hike. The Hike, Flo Scherpenisse.
In 2001, I had the perfect life. I had a great job as a nurse, a nice house, and someone who loves me. His name was Derek. On paper, we were a match made in heaven. And to us, heaven was hiking in the Rocky Mountains. I always admired how fit, fast, and strong Derek was in the outdoors. At the time, I wasn't as experienced and didn't fully trust myself. I wanted to be at his level. I wanted him to take me under his wing and help me get to that next level. On every hike, he'd set the pace, and I kept up for about the first 10 minutes. Hey, Derek, do you think we could hike together sometime? I just can't go that slow. Come on, keep up. He never cut me any slack. It was like having my own personal P90X trainer. And I was pumped. I thought, what a fantastic way to become better. For us to become closer. I knew every relationship takes hard work and sacrifice. Oh, and Derek pushed me hard. And every time he did, I thought, see how he cares for me? He wants me to be fitter, faster, and stronger. He sees potential in me. After about 4 years of intense P90X training, we were on a hike one day. By now, I was able to keep up for almost 30 minutes before falling behind. As I hurried to catch up, I suddenly heard thrashing behind me and, oh, oh, oh! It sounded like King Kong! I know, this is Canada, and we don't have giant gorillas, but we do have bears! This is it! I'm going to die! As King Kong's lunch! Ah! And I was carrying our lunch. Ah, where was Derek? And damn him for having the bear spray. I had never felt so terrified. Go, I yelled, and threw my water bottle at King Kong. Startled, King Kong lumbered off into the woods. Eventually, I reached Derek, and I got an earful. Why are you so slow? Thanks to you, I'm getting cold. And you've got my lunch. You know, if you weren't my girlfriend, I'd easily find someone else to be with. Wow, you really know how to make me feel special, Derek. Oh, stop being so sensitive. Can't you take a joke? The more his words cut, the more I bristled. He had no idea I was almost King Kong's lunch. Slowly, I realized I felt safer face to face with King Kong than I did with Derek. At least King Kong would have appreciated me as a delectable morsel. Derek just chewed me up and spit me out. That's when I knew. For him, it wasn't about protecting and encouraging me. It was about making himself look good by telling me all the ways I wasn't good enough. Later that night, when we got home, I figured, since Derek loved hiking so much, I told him, take a hike. My perfect world crumbled out there in the middle of nowhere. Breaking up is never easy. I felt lost and confused, as if I had been through a blender. But it wasn't till about a year later, driving to the mountains, when it hit me. Yes, I had spent 4 years with a man who treated me like monkey meat. But really, I was trapped in a hell made up of the lies I told myself. I believed it was better to be with someone than no one at all. That lie kept me with him for all those years. So often I felt like a failure. I mean, haven't all of us felt like failures at some point? But when I looked through my hiking guidebook, I realized I had done many of the hikes in the area. It was me, carrying the gear, huffing and puffing to the top. I'm actually so glad I met King Kong, because he freed me from the hell of my lies. Who knows where I'd be if we hadn't met? I think we tell ourselves lies because the truth is hard to hear. I get that. The truth was, I wanted love, even if I had to lie to myself to get it. Today, I work as an educator, tutoring kids with learning disabilities. It's about making reading less of a mystery to them. I focus on empowerment by helping them get to that next level. But the most important lesson I'm still learning is that I am the only person I need to be good enough for. Where before I needed someone to tell me I was good enough, now I know I am enough. We are enough. Because in life, we might find ourselves in the middle of nowhere. But in the middle of nowhere, we might just find ourselves. And isn't that what really matters?